Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for December the 5th. I am going to be pulling one card for overall energy, and then after that, I'm going to pull one card for each sign, and we're going to look at how those energies combine to see what the prediction is for each sign for the day. It is in your best interest to listen to the interpretation of the overall energy before you move on to your sign, so that because that way I'm just going to tell you, I'm not going to interpret this overall energy 13 different times on this video. It ain't going to happen. So you want to have a good idea about what I'm seeing there before you move over to anything more individualized. All right, so overall energy is ready to come out. We're going to take a peek at it. Oh, we've got the Emperor. Nice. I like the Emperor card because I like the person that it represents. This is somebody who is a natural leader. They probably have a position of authority. If they have not been officially given a position of authority, then they naturally step into authority and people will naturally follow them as well. The Emperor is somebody who can really inspire people into following their dreams along with them. They're also somebody who generally they respect each and every person just for the fact that they are a person. They don't look at what kind of clothes are you wearing, which side of town do you live on, anything like that. They just value each person as an individual. Okay. They are somebody who has a lot of integrity. So this is somebody that, they're not going to be throwing you under the bus very much. That's not going to be something that happens with them. In fact, they won't throw you under the bus. They're a great friend to have in your corner. There is a little caveat with this person, though. Can be male, can be female. And the caveat is that this person has very high standards, not only for everybody they interact with, but also for themselves. They're not going to ask you to do something that they wouldn't do, but they are going to have some high standards. If you live up to their standards, everything will be fine. If, however, you want to slack and not live up to this person's standards, they are going to have a discussion with you about that. You're going to know what their standards are. It's not like that's a mystery. And if you don't live up to their standards, then they're not going to be somebody who really has your back, you know? So, like, if this is the boss and you don't live up to their standards, you're not going to last long, right? So, this is the type of person that is showing up in the overall energy. For some of you, this is going to be your own energy. For some of you, this is going to be somebody that you're interacting with. We'll have to see who's who here as we look at each of these individual cards. All right, but I like this energy because whether it's you that is naturally leading something with integrity, or whether it's somebody in your sphere of influence who has a lot of integrity and some high standards, it's still a good thing either way. All right, let's take a peek and see what shows up for the individual signs. Okay, Aries, Hermit, 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 Hermit. All right, Aries, here's what I'm going to tell you. I think that you have, well, the Emperor is very much your card. And I think what's going on here is that you are in a position of leadership. And I think you're kind of questioning what direction you want to lead people in right now. So you're taking some time to spend by yourself without any outside influences, adjusting your opinion or your perspective, and you're sorting through what are your priorities, where do you want to go from here, where do you want to lead from here, because it looks to me like you have a lot of responsibilities and you want to make sure that you're going in a direction that makes sense for everyone and that's healthy and productive for everyone involved. So taking some time to really sort some things out so that you can do that moving forward. That's what I see you doing today, Aries. Next up, we're looking at Taurus. Okay, Taurus, Two of Swords showing up in reverse. Hmm. Taurus, I think you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who has the qualities that are indicated on the Emperor card. And I think that this person is someone who is having a hard time making a decision. And this is showing up in your spread because this decision is something that is going to influence you over the longer term. I don't think they're making this decision today, or if they do make it today, it'll be late today. Um, But for right now, what we know is that they're having a hard time figuring out what direction they want to go. All right. And so if you did not catch all the personality traits of the emperor, then you want to scroll back to the beginning of the video and listen to that. That way you can recognize the person here. Next up is Gemini. Gemini, Wheel of Fortune. Boopity doo doo doo. What's happening here, Geminis? Hmm. Okay, so Geminis, I think what's going on here with our Wheel of Fortune in reverse coming up as your energy and the Emperor overall, I think that there's somebody who has some type of influence over your life or is in some type of leadership position that you're having a hard time with communication with each other. You're having a hard time uh, with getting things. You may even just be having a hard time scheduling some communication with each other. But definitely there is something here about a timing issue being off. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is timing being off, or it could be that you're having a hard time actually. I'm not even going to say that because there's another card that would come up for that. I really think there's some kind of issue about timing being off between you and this other person. All right, so that's Gemini. Next up, we're looking at Cancer. Cancers, we have the King of Cups showing up here. Cancers, this is basically telling me that you're having some type of interaction today with somebody with Emperor type energy. Now, this can straight up be an Aries that you're interacting with, but for others of you, this is going to be somebody who just generally can be any sign, has some type of position of authority in your life. A boss, a supervisor, a significant other, a lot of times can come up as the Emperor. Um, Anyone like this. So this talks about this idea of interacting with this person. I do feel like whoever this person is, this is somebody that you care about greatly. Whether you tell them that or not, that's going to be kind of different for each one of you. That's up to your discretion. But this interaction um, is showing up with somebody that you care about a lot and that has quite an influence over your life, whatever position they technically hold. All right. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good interaction, just for the record. Okay, so that's for Cancer. Next up, we're looking at Leo. Okay, so Leo, you guys have the Hierophant showing up in reverse. What's going on here, Leos? Okay, so Leos, I think what we have going on here is that you're in some type of long-term contract or commitment with somebody who has Emperor personality traits. And if you didn't hear those, scroll back to the beginning of the video, please. Um, and you are ready to get out of that long-term contract or commitment, or maybe they have offered you a long-term contract or commitment. This would be you saying, you know what, I don't want to get into that with you. I don't want to be in that long-term contract or commitment with you. Either way, you're not getting into one or you're getting out of one that you're already in with somebody who has some type of authority in your life that is going to fit the personality description that we talked about in the front of the video. Okay, so that was who? That was Leo. Next up, we're looking at Virgo. Woo, Virgos. I feel like you've got somebody who has a lot of influence in your life. And today they are having something happen that really is a big shakeup for them. Things are changing for them today. And these are not changes that they chose. These are something coming up as like an external force coming in. It's not something that they decided to change themselves. And so this is a good day to sort of hold space for them, is what I would say. Good day to hold space for them because they are dealing with a lot right now. Okay, so that's for Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. All right. Libras, I feel like you have somebody who does have a position of authority in your life. This could be a boss, sometimes a significant other. This could be like maybe a landlord or, somebody, like I said, who has some type of influence in your life. And I think that you're walking away from either them or some type of situation with them because you feel like it has been taking more of the energy and effort than what you want to give from yourself. So you're walking away from that looking for something that does not take quite as much energy and effort. I feel like you would like to be more balanced in your life than what you would be if you stuck with whatever is going on between you and this other person. And so you're leaving this situation with this other person in hopes of finding something that allows you to have that balance that you're looking for. Next up, we're looking at Scorpio. Okay, fellow Scorpios. Ooh, look at that. The Emperor and the Empress. A matched pair. Ba ba da da ba ba da da da. This is really interesting. Hmm. I think that this is really interesting because it's coming up to me in a couple of different ways. So, for some of us who have Scorpio placements, this is spending time with somebody who is our match. Okay. And this can be romantically, but it doesn't have to be. So, romantically, this could be our match that we're spending time with them and enjoying time with this person. Um, for others of us, though, this could be somebody who is our match more in the business world or the professional world. And it could be that we're collaborating together. It could be that maybe we're not collaborating, but we're more more networking, more sharing ideas with each other. Uh, that type of thing could be going on as well. There is a little bit of an element of magical manifesting here with the Empress showing up. She's really great at manifesting in a very receptive type of way. And for some of us, this could really be, well, no matter how that comes in, whether it's romantic or whether it's professional or whether it's just great friends who are sharing time together, this is somebody that we would consider a power couple whenever we look at this. So, us together with this other person can move mountains. Can move mountains. Hmm. Basically, as a team, the world is the oyster here. All right, let's move on. That's pretty cool. That's a powerful, powerful message. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Two of Cups showing up for you. We like this. So with that overall energy, this is basically telling me that you could have a situation where there's somebody who has a lot of influence over your life that, you're really happy with this person. So this could be a significant other. You could have a new boss that you're just like, wow, this person is amazing. Does not have to be male just because it shows up as the emperor. Could be female as well. Okay, so this can be a partner, this can be a boss, this can be anybody who has influence over your life right now. But I think that you're really admiring this person, and I think that you're glad that they have whatever position they happen to have. I think you're feeling like this is a really good thing, maybe even a really lucky thing for you. Okay. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. Lovers, lovers, lovers. Coming up right across from the Emperor. Capricorn, this is telling me that you are coming into partnership with somebody who has the personality traits of the Emperor. We like it. We like it. That's good. Okay, and if you didn't hear the personality traits of the Emperor yet, you may want to scroll back to the very beginning of this video because I'm not going to go through all that 13 different times. So go back and listen to that. Next up, we have Aquarius. Knight of Swords showing up in reverse. Aquarius, oh my goodness, you are going through some temptation today. You really want to just spill the beans about something to somebody who's in a position of leadership around you. And all I'm hearing as I feel into this card for you is not appropriate, not appropriate, not appropriate. Don't do it. Okay. I just get the feeling that whoever this is somebody who has some influence over you. And I feel like you're wanting to share with them at a level of somebody who is more your friend or more on an even level to what you are. So you're basically trying to share like some of the drama in your life with this person. And all this does is it makes this person question whatever position they have put you in. So if this is your boss and you're just wanting to spill the beans, well, I was late because my baby mama was doing blah, 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 and there was this chaos and that chaos. Don't do it. Just really don't do that. That shows up as a really rash decision. So stay, if this is a person who's in your professional life, stay on a professional level with them. If this is somebody in your personal life, still stay on a higher vibration with them. Don't go down into drama vibration with them. Okay? It just works out better that way. That way they're not questioning why are you involved in something like that. All right? That was Aquarius, right? Yep. Next up, Pisces. Ace of Wands showing up in reverse. Interesting. Pisces, I think there's somebody in your sphere of influence who normally steps up and takes a leadership position. And I think today they are not. They are being pretty quiet. They don't feel like they've got a whole lot of energy and they're just not saying much. They're not leading much. And I think it has to do with the idea that they're not feeling as hot as they would like to feel. You know, they may not be feeling healthy today, or it may be that they're feeling a little bit blue today, and so they're having a hard time being optimistic. But either way, I feel like their energy is low one way or the other, and that really is impacting their leadership style today, big time. All right. So that's what I've got for everybody here today. Thank you guys very much for spending some of your precious time with me. And remember, you guys are my wonderful sponsors. So remember to hit that thumbs up and share this video with others who could benefit from it. And of course, put your comments down below. I always love to read those. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.